Hey guys, welcome back. So I've got a fun little video for you today on the new Tarte Rainforest After Dark palette. I've had this palette for several weeks now and I've been trying out a lot of different color combinations and just kind of playing around with it. So I've definitely formed an opinion on it. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you a tutorial on the look that I've got right now. It's kind of a plummy, sultry sort of an eye with a really nice light gold on the inner part of your lid, so it really brightens up your eyes, but it also has that sultry look to it also. This has been one of my favorite eye looks to do with this palette, so I've worn it a lot. And then also at the end of the video, I'm going to be showing you a little mini review on this palette and just kind of show you some quick swatches and tell you what I think about it. So I have lots of videos that I'm trying to fit in, so I just thought it would be a good idea to kind of combine these into one so that you can see a tutorial and hear my thoughts as well. So if you want to see all that, then just keep watching. Okay, start with some primer. I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild Fergie eyeshadow primer and apply that to your lids. Now I'm going to use some MAC Painterly Paint Pot on the top half of my lids to cancel out discoloration. Next I'm going to take this Ulta cream shadow. This is in Shimmering Topaz, and I'm going to apply that to my lids, up to my crease, but not above that. Now going in with our palette, I'm actually going to use some of the bronzer as my transition color, and I'm going to get it on a MAC 217 and apply that right above your crease. Now I'm going to take some of Up to No Gold, and I'm going to be using this on my lids and apply that to about the inner half of your lids and blend that over. And now I'm using some of the highlighter from the palette and putting that on top of the gold just to lighten it just the tiniest bit. Now I'm going to take some of Plum Away With Me on a crease brush. This is just something from CVS. I don't even know if they make it anymore. And apply that to your outer corner and blend that over into your crease. This one's pretty pigmented, so be light-handed. And now I'm going to get some of the darkest shade from the palette, Don't Turn a Brown, such cute names, and apply that to my outer corner too. Just the tiniest little bit. It just deepens it up just a little bit. It's not a huge difference, but it just creates a little bit more dimension to the look. And then you can go back in with your blending shade just to blow out any kind of harsh lines that you have going on. Now for my lower lash line, I'm going to be using one of my Mally pencils. This is the Mally Evercolor Starlight Waterproof Liner in Black Cherry, and I'm going to line the outer part of my lower lash line. And now I'm going to take another Mally pencil in Smokey Taupe and line kind of not all the way to the middle part, but kind of not all the way to the inside, but the middle and over a little bit. Now take some of Make a Mauve, and we're going to apply that to kind of the middle part of our lower lash line. And then apply some of Plum Away With Me on the outer part. Now for my upper lash line, I'm going to take some of the Black Cherry and apply that. Try to keep it pretty close to your lash line, but I am going to do it a little bit thicker on the outer corner. And then take some of Plum Away With Me and apply that over the top of that liner. Just smudges it out just a little bit. And since this palette really doesn't have a matte sort of creamy shade, I'm not going to do any kind of a brow bone highlight for today. So we're just on a mascara. So just curl your lashes and apply your favorite mascara. I'm going to be using Urban Decay's Perversion and my Covergirl Clump Crusher. Okay guys, so here is the finished eye look. So now I'm going to move on to the rest of my face. Alright, so I've already applied foundation and concealer and powder. So for foundation, I used my Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous in 110. And then for concealer, I used my It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, and I wear it in light. This is just a little travel size I've been using. And then I also used my MAC Prolongwear Concealer, and I wear it in NW20. And then I set my under eye concealer with my Makeup Forever High Definition Setting Powder. Love this. And then for the rest of my face, I used my Sephora, what is this? The Microsmooth Baked Face Compact, and I wear it in 15 Light. It's a really nice powder. Okay, so I'm gonna take a Sedona Lace FB05, and I'm gonna get some of the bronzer from the palette, Park Avenue Princess, and I'm going to apply that into the hollows of my cheeks as my contour. Really blend that out. I also like to take a little bit kind of down the side of my face and along my jawline. I feel like it helps kind of blend it a little bit. And then take some on the sides of your forehead. And then take some kind of a big powder brush. This is a Sigma Large Powder F30, and I'm going to apply some to my neck. This just kind of helps, you know, your face and your neck blend seamlessly. And then take some of the blush from the palette and apply that to the apples of your cheeks and go back. This is a Bobbi Brown blush brush. And then take some of the highlighter from the palette. This is a Real Techniques setting brush. I'm applying this just back on the back part of my cheeks. And then for lips, I'm going to go pretty simple. I'm just going to use MAC's Plumful. It's just a really pretty plummy shade. Alright, so here is the finished makeup look all together. So now we're going to move on to the quick review. Okay, so the price of this palette is $38. I got mine at Sephora, but you could probably also find it at Ulta, and then definitely on Tarte's website as well. So this is what the outside packaging looks like. Just really cool. It's got kind of like some texture to it. And then this is what the palette itself looks like. Just really cool. Looks like wood, but it's plastic. I just like that it's disc shaped and different, you know? It's just really kind of cool. And it comes with a little sleeve that shows you the names in the palette, which that's never my favorite way of displaying that, but you know, it's okay. And this is what the actual palette looks like. So you get 6 different eyeshadows, you get a bronzer, and a highlighter, and then also a blush. So you really have everything you would need for travel except for mascara and some face products, foundation, powder, those kind of things. But it's just really an all-in-one kind of palette, which is so, so great for travel or just convenience at home too. So let's get into some swatches. Okay, so on this side we have the face products. So there's the highlighter, there's the bronzer, and there's the blush. And then we've got all the eyeshadows on this side. So there are 3 mattes and 3 shimmers in this palette, and they're all just beautifully pigmented. Everything in this palette has great pigmentation. No complaints there whatsoever. And while they do market it as their fall collection, this is really a great palette for any time of year because you've got browns, you've got golds, plums are beautiful any time of year. So it is a fun palette for fall, especially since we get into those kind of plum colors and we get excited for that time of year. It is a nice palette for that, but it's also just great for any time of year and so, so perfect for travel. I keep saying that, but everything is right there in one palette for you. And everything performs really, really well. So I highly recommend this palette. You know, I think for $38, it's really a great value that you're getting some nice eyeshadows, some really nice sized face products inside, just a great collection, and they all perform really, really well. So I would definitely recommend picking it up. If you've been eyeing it, if you've walked into Sephora 16 times and swatched it, because that's a lot of times what I do if I'm contemplating a purchase at Sephora, I would say go ahead and get it because I've really been loving it. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful for you. I hope you liked the tutorial too. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this palette down below. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!